Welcome to Keep It Electric with Tremayne Person, episode 34. We are back for season 2, baby. This time, it's personal. The Mariners have a lot to prove this year. After missing the playoffs last year by one game, me disappearing for 5 months, groveling in a deep depression, off-season additions in Mitch Haniger, Jorge Polanco, Mitch Garver, and don't sleep on Luke Raley will look to sync up with some internal improvements from the likes of Julio Rodriguez, Kyle Raleigh, and J.P. Crawford, all mainstays at their position and in the lineup. Don't forget about the addition of Washington native Austin Voth being added to the bullpen, along with the former Astro wild hair Ryan Stanek, who easily would qualify for Los Bomberos if you were to ask me. A full season with Andres Munoz as a closer, I'm not going to lie, I haven't started talking about our number one ranked starting pitching rotation. I am high on the Mariners going into this season. Everybody can see it. Tomorrow is the home opener, folks. The Mariners being led out by their ace, Luis Castillo, taking on the Red Sox and their young ace, Brian Bayo. They're leaning on a huge leap from him, but we'll see how he fares. I did invest in my season tickets this year. I think I'd rather go to T-Mobile Park than watch Fubo, but we'll see how long that'll last. I'm sure I will cave in and endure being bludgeoned with fees for being a resident of the Pacific Northwest who's just trying to watch his favorite baseball team hit some balls. Super excited for opening day and to eat this new double Mitchwich sandwich. The double Mitchwich sandwich. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? 2 halves representing one of the Mitches. The Garver side, pulled pork, ham, Swiss cheese, Dijonnaise, sliced pickles on Cuban bread. The Haniger side, grilled chicken, meh, tomatoes, bacon, fried avocado, and Havarti cheese on a flatbread. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Seattle Children's Hospital. By default, here, I'm going to be leaning on the Garver side. I can't say no to pulled pork. I can't say no to ham. Can't say no to Swiss cheese and dish. I can't say no to anything on the Garver side. But I will eat them both, and I will report back the deliciousness here. All right, so the point of this episode here is really just to have some fun, fire from the hip, make some predictions, because we don't really know what's going to happen, right? Everyone's 0-0 except the Dodgers and who they played, the Padres last week, which honestly, like MLB, you guys need to figure out that situation, because you gave the whole baseball world 2 games, and then you told them, just kidding. Here's a week without baseball, but you do have 7 days of a Shohei Ohtani experience, whatever that means. I'm going to go quickly here around the horn of the MLB and predict the standings for how I think each team will fare and rank in their division by the end of the year. Again, doing this for documentation, because at the end of the year, I'd love to see how wrong I was. But since I'm a fan of the Mariners, I'm going to finish with the AL West last. And I'm going to start in the National League here. So low-hanging fruit, I'm starting with the National League East. First, I got the Atlanta Braves. Second, I got the Philadelphia Phillies. Third, New York Mets. Fourth, I think the Nats will swing up and overtake the Marlins for 4th place, I guess, and the Marlins finishing in dead last in the NL East. NL Central, my dark horse here, I got the Cincinnati Reds taking over and winning that division. That's right, Joey. I got the Reds. Second, I got the Brewers, the Cubs in 3rd, the Cardinals in 4th, and the Pirates in 5th. Sorry to my other Joey. National League West, Dodgers, unfortunately. Diamondbacks in 2nd, Giants in 3rd, Padres in 4th, and the Rockies, they're the National League A's, wrapping up the NL West. For the wild card, though, I got the Phillies, Diamondbacks, and Brewers. That's my National League prediction. American League. Let's start with the AL East. A lot of people are talking about the Yankees and the addition of Juan Soto. I think the Yankees will be better this year, but I think they'll only make it to second place in the AL East. I got the Baby Birds, the Baltimore Orioles, winning the AL East this year. Yankees in second. Blue Jays, I'm actually, like, the Blue Jays are so talented, they just can't really figure it out. But I got them finishing third over the Rays, who actually won, I think they won 99 games last year. And the Red Sox finishing dead last, which means I hope the Mariners win this opening day series. AL Central, this is probably a bold prediction here, but I have the Kansas City Royals improving from I think 51 wins last year. I got the Royals winning the AL Central this year. I think that would be great for them. Will it happen? Probably not, but I got the Royals winning. I got the Tigers finishing second, the Twins third, the Guardians fourth, the White Sox, who are abysmal, I got them finishing in last place in the AL Central. AL West. Let's be realistic about this here. I think the Texas Rangers overperformed, okay? I'm not going to lie, their bats were great. I think their bats are still going to be great. I don't think that they can replicate that pitching. So with that being said, I think the Rangers are going to have a winning record. But let's just get to it here. I have the Seattle Mariners winning the AL West, people. I have the Mariners winning 92 games and winning the division. That is not biased. I think they've actually made the best improvements, the best acquisitions, and have the most to prove when it comes to the AL West. This is the year they win the AL West, 92 wins. Second in the AL West, the Houston Astros at 90 wins. Third, the World Series champion, Texas Rangers at 88 wins. The Angels at 68 wins. And the Oakland A's, who just really, like, why are they even a baseball team, finishing dead last. Honestly, I think I'm doing them a favor by saying they're going to win 60 games. The wild card here, I got the Yankees, the Astros, and the Texas Rangers. So, yeah, I do think 3 teams out of the AL West are going to make it to the playoffs again this year. All right? Let's move on to some bold predictions that are really only affiliated with the Seattle Mariners. I'm going to start off with one bold prediction that I don't think is really that bold. All that matters is that Julio Rodriguez is healthy. My bold prediction is Julio Rodriguez is going to have a 30-30 year. He's going to hit 30 home runs, have 30 stolen bases minimum, and he will be an MVP candidate. Cal Raleigh. I got Cal Raleigh hitting 40 bombs, all right, and 115 ribbies. I'm taking the over. J.P. Crawford. This might be a little bit more bold. I got J.P. Crawford continuing his power stroke and hitting actually for the first time in his career, hitting 20 bombs. George Kirby, I have him being a Cy Young candidate. Top 5, all right? Unrealistic Mariners bold predictions. Harry Ford, Rookie of the Year. Okay? This is so unlikely for the mere fact that he plays catcher. We don't want anything to happen to Cal Raleigh. And if something were to happen to Cal Raleigh, Mitch Garver should be able to fill in. But Mitch Garver also has injury issues. So something would have to happen to them in order for Harry Ford to even get to, the active roster. But that's my unrealistic prediction. The other one is double-digit stolen bases by our new spry Ty France. All right? If Ty France steals 10 bases this year, I haven't really thought of a bet because I just don't think it's going to happen. But let's just say he gets 5 stolen bases. I might have to start brainstorming something here. All right? Now, please just remember, this is my list. Okay? My list, my show. You can disagree if you want. No hard feelings. I won't take it personal. But it's just my prediction. Okay? This is what I think is going to happen this year, and this is what I would love to see happen this year. I've already given up on the fact of I've already given up on the possibility of the Mariners winning the World Series for the next 10 years because the Dodgers spent $1 billion. So let me have my list. All right. Prediction for the opening lineup tomorrow, the batting order. I have no idea what Scott's going to put out. But I do have JP leading off, Julio hitting second, Jorge Polanco hitting third, Mitch Garver batting cleanup in fourth, Cal Raleigh in fifth, Haniger in sixth, Dirty Dom Canzone in seventh, Spry Ty France in eighth, and the Swiss Army knife Josh Rojas rounding up the order at number 9. I think that's pretty similar to what they've been running in spring training, so I don't see why they shouldn't do that now. Several of those guys raked in spring training, so I'm hoping they can kind of keep the ball rolling going to this season. So I'm super excited for opening night tomorrow. I have no idea what's going to happen. We don't know, right? We don't know what's going to happen. But I want and I hope that the Mariners win throughout these 4 games and get these Red Sox fans the hell out of here. All right? I can't wait to talk to you after this series. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Keep It Electric. Until next time, keep it electric. Go Mariners.